welcome to AZ Airline.
My name is Tu Dung, I'm a CEO, and now I will introduce all information about AZ Airline. This presentation aims to provide an in-depth analysis of our company and share how the company throughout the airline simulation in 8 quarters. There are 5 members of our company. We are the management team of the AZ Airline. As you can see on this slide, there are a lot of parts to cover in this presentation. We will start with an overview of the company. And AZ Airline has positioned ourselves as a company that provides the low fare card, what differentiates it from competitors with added amenity and the service offers for our customers. The AZ stands for the affordable, convenient, enjoyable, and also known as the airline with the meaning the accelerate connectivity enthusiastic for customers. We also by its slogan Fly High, Dream High, which reflects let us fly your dream, and we are taking up the journey of inspiration to becoming the most loved flight for the people. We focus on the vision, mission, value, and the direction of the AZ Airline. Firstly, we start with the mission. About the customer, the main objective is to become an airline that customers enjoy flying with, to achieve the competitive fare cost so that everyone can travel with us. That provide the convenience, security with high quality for customers. And employees are the biggest asset of the company, so AZ wants to foster the positive work environment. That is the critical mission we will follow to become the best company where the employee enjoy coming to work. Lastly, the company aims to the number one the airline on-time flight, and the excellent customer service is to offer the best flying experience to our passengers. Moving to the vision, the AZ Airline strives to be trustworthy and provide the faster flight to everyone's dream destination. Therefore, the vision statement is the most reliable, affordable, and the fastest airline. We hope to serve our company quickly and have all the requirements satisfied with this vision. How about core values? Firstly, one the AZ Airline with one the vision and one the person. We have diverse community. We will work regularly and serve a broader community with the same level of the service and trust. And secondly, the safety is the everyone's responsibility. Therefore, the AZ strives for the zero incident for customers through the proper training, risk management, work practice, and always adherent to safety regulation. Care for our employee, care for our customer. That is the last core values. The next part, we will try to perform the corporate social responsibility program as per the needs of time and protect the environment in which operating. We will consider the faster to have a CSR stand. Firstly, we are always ethical during the operation and adapt to the ethical conduct. Furthermore, obey the rules and maintain all the required standards that are required by the legal responsibility. And in terms of the economic, we are profitable in the long run and contribute to the country economy. Lastly, the AZ Airline is the good and responsible corporate citizen in the community. Next, the AZ decided to make direction on these 3 value propositions: customer, related price, and the airline service. To provide the passenger with low price, while AZ still provide the customer with unique experience by offering convenient service to fulfill the passenger need. And we continually invest up the training our staff to give our passenger the best journey that bring the high reliability and the quality. That's also the end of our direction.
Hi, I'm a human resource manager, and I will talk about industry analysis. In the segmentation table, our company focuses on customers who are the businessman, traveler customer, and customer have low income. In the geographic, AZ mostly focus on serving cities in the region to easily attract the customer. And in the psychographic, passengers are very interested in affordable price, and they also feel confident and safe when experience the service on AZ Airline. You can see on the positioning map, rely on fare and quality in quarter 8 compared to other competitors following the cost leadership strategies. Most of their fare are 31 cents, while SS only offer 30 cents per mile, which means our company is leading in price. Although our company is low-cost airline, the quality of SS achieved 92, ranked 5 in quarter 8 above the industry average in 91. About reliability in quarter 8, SS achieved 93.4% in rank 5, above the industry average is 93%. Besides, SS is only lower than 4 competitors, Edilux, Chessworld, Lungvutui, and Solis Airline. Part we will use factor 5 facts to analyze the airline industries. Firstly, the threat of new entrants is low because it had high investment, high operating costs, employees, expertise, knowledge, and also easily deal with the unexpected event and strictly follow the rules and policies of the government. Secondly, the threat of the substitutes is moderate because being replaced by the transports of cheaper fare such as coach, train, and boat. And bargaining the power of suppliers is high because access needs to depend on the suppliers about food and beverage, fuel suppliers, aircraft manufacturers, and also labor. Thirdly, bargaining the power of buyers is high because the businessman, the traveler, customer, and travel agents. And finally, the threat of competitive rivalry is high because many airlines are following the cost of leadership strategies and compete fairly with SS in the market such as Benelux, HAB, Lungvutui, Casino, and Trim Airlines. And now let's moving on to the next part, the analysis of capabilities. First, the operational capabilities. About the fleet, we choose to lead two type of aircrafts, TB 340 and TB 450, in order to achieve efficiency in maintenance and fuel costs. And our company also decided to lease aircraft in the Region 1 and Region 4 to save costs on operating region, and we only focus on running promotions and selling tickets in these two regions. And about the maintenance, from quarter 1 to quarter 3, we decided to keep in level 2. And however, in quarter 4, we need to change to level 3 because several incidents related to engine issues according to company messages. And from quarter 5 to quarter 8, we regularly change the maintenance between level 2 and level 3 to achieve the efficiency in maintenance fuel costs. And about the route, we focus on some routes in two ranks. About rank 1, E1 and E2. About rank 2, A, B, and D, because these routes have few competitors with many potential we need to explore. And final is also performance budget. In quarter 1 and quarter 3, we invested $5,000 on local community causes. And however, we increased slightly to $6,000 from quarter 4 to quarter 8 with the area of aviation mechanics program at local college. And the next part, I will talk about the human resource management. Total employee in our companies is from 82 rise to 220 employees from quarter 1 to quarter 8. And about the quality and training budget, we increased steadily from $35,000 in quarter 1 for 5 aircrafts to $68,000 for 8 aircrafts in quarter 5 because we want to keep the quality ratings higher and remain the compensation policy to keep motivating employees working at the high productivities and prevent the number of turnovers. By contrast, in quarter 7 to quarter 8, we slightly decreased the amount of quality and training budgets to $63,500 for 8 aircrafts because we want to focus on the cost of the companies. And the final part is the compensation policies. Pay above prevailing wage, keep 2% from quarter 1 to quarter 8. And additional compensation, keep 20% profit for managers and pilots from quarter 1 to quarter 8. Because we are followed by the head of the human resource department, it is vital to keep the consistency of the compensation policy so there is no change in this session. And the marketing managers will talk about the next part of the presentation.
My name is Young. We're talking about marketing. Apply marketing public as talking about product. We have the fixed asset aircraft, machines, service of cargo, and cabin food service. In terms of price, asset follow a core leadership strategy in all quarters with a fare of 31 cents in quarter 1 and quarter 2. However, we decided to decrease to 30 cents in next quarter because of bad weather and the fierce industry competition. About place, we mainly focus on region 1 and region 4 because these regions have high demands. Next is about promotion. SF offer apply discount fare from 1 month to 2 months and in on quarters, mainly on some routes because of 3 reasons. Firstly, we want to compete with other competitors. Secondly, we want to dominate that route. The third reason because in winter season it's become more difficult to sell tickets, so SF offer discount fare to attract new customer. Our company often spend marketing and promotion and spend totally depends on the airline case suggestion, spend from 1 to 4% of total revenue. Furthermore, we often spend marketing effort on region 1 with 55% more than region 4 with 45% because of region 1 the competition is more intensive. Next, I will talking about finance. In quarter 3, our company performance is exceptional. We achieved high result by getting high net profit, which led to high stock price. Therefore, we decided to sell stock at $1 million to pay for our short-term and long-term loan. We believe that when our company base loans, it will help our reliability index will increase in the next quarters. According to the balance scorecard, to measure the company performance, we need to consider 4 perspectives: financial, customer, internal business, and learning and growth. In terms of financial, ISS Airline set goal with the revenue growth and reduce costs available per seat mile. With the goal of revenue growth, we achieved the target to see fleet has efficient maintenance of fuel costs by acquiring TB 340 Airline. However, the target we already set for the cargo revenue load factor cumulative net profit is low compared to our expectation. This leads to our revenue is not increased at our targets. Similarly, the target is to reduce cost available per seat mile cannot achieve when the outcome of total operating spend is higher than our target. In terms of customer perspective, we set goal to increase our customer satisfaction by setting a target with the quality and reliability index is over 90%. Instructed is clearly see that we achieve the target with the outcome is higher than our target. In terms of internal business perspective, our goal is to expand market by sub new route and region, keep marketing spend and promotion budgets with the range of our target. Firstly, we set a target by serving in 3 reasons, but in practice, we only serve 2 reasons because we recognize that these 2 reasons have high demand. If we expand 1 more region, which would not be high efficient. Secondly, we achieve our target by maintaining marketing spend in the range from 2 to 4% of total revenue and attract more customers by offering 1 or 2 month sale for the competitive routes. Addressing the learning perspective, we set our goal by increase employee satisfaction and enhance customer experience. As a result, we achieve our target for maintaining turnover rate below the 11% and spending for quality training budget for the range of 50,000 to 60,000 for each quarter. Furthermore, with the goal for increasing customer experience by providing extra service, by setting target gaining 8% of total revenue, but in the reality, we achieve nearly 5% of total revenue. Next, I will talking about performance result of our company in 8 quarters, starting from the lowest rank in the first quarter with losing net profit over $3,000. But in next quarter, we're changing our strategy. It clearly see that our company performance dramatically improved by ranking first and second in the quarter 3 and quarter 6. However, the quality and reliability index is still lower than other competitors. Therefore, next quarter we try to improve them, and it clearly see that those indexes are better. If you want to know about the reason why we achieved this performance, my friend will continue to present about it.
Before digging deeper into the business performance, I'd rather mention the strategic planning cycle as the instruction for our team making decisions during 8 quarters. There are 5 main steps. First, we need to set the goals and particular targets for each domain. That's what my friend had mentioned in the balance scorecard. The third step is focus on the team debate surrounding the issue like idea generation and idea evaluation to get the final decision. Once the result is reviewed and evaluated, we will ask that how can we improve it or solve the problem. Based on the overall result of our business, it is reasonable to break down the firm performance into 3 different stages, which are appropriate to the concept industry life cycle. Stage 1 is also known as the startup stage because the company will suffer a significant loss due to the huge investment. Stage number 2, growth stage. Quarter 2 to quarter 6 is the most profitable period of the ASUS Airline. And the last stage, we define it as the maturity stage, since we figure out that the market is now extremely competitive with many companies that are now well established. Okay, that's an overview. Let's talk about the stage number 1, the startup stage. As we have mentioned, we spend much money in this period for an investment of our new strategy called Leadership 1. We decided to sell assets to get the cash to acquire new aircraft, open new hubs in Region 4 and other marketing activities. Even though we are already aware of the loss that we would suffer in the beginning, but the huge loss in the quarter 1 has shocked us with several concerns about the problem. Did we do wrong at some point? Because among 10 teams, ASUS Airline ranked at the bottom of the list in several sections. So, as you can see with the several issues that we list in the table, ASUS Airline immediately arranged the meeting to discuss the potential cause of this problem and suggest the solution for the next quarter. We all want to find a chance to turn the table. Since the cause are determined, some potential ideas are approved by our CEO, like we do need to consider to offer a more competitive fare, like we can lower the fare price or provide more promotion for the customer. We need to do the market research for better scheduling to decrease the operating costs. We also need to increase the budget of quality and training program because HR director argued that in airline industry, quality is one of the critical factors of the customer satisfaction and can provide the competitive advantage for the firm. Luckily, we weathered the storm in the first stage and gained more significant benefit in the second stage. Particularly, ASUS Airline always in top 4 in terms of net profit and stock price. We also sustained load factor over 79%. We also acquire and sustain the quality and reliability in top 4 and 5 since quarter 4. That's what we call we successfully turned the table. In the team meeting, everyone were excited and also evaluated those success by reviewing the decision log of previous quarter, and we proudly share the factors of our success. It's all about our strategy taking effect. Significantly, we have lowered the fare from 31 to 30 cents in the quarter 3. Why we do that? Because when we did the market research, we decided to lower the fare to create the competitive advantage. As the market is full of discount airline business, one of the significant ways to attract customers is about the price and promotion. So in that line, we also offer several sale promotions, especially 1-month sale for many profitable markets like ROT E1, E2, and ROT A in both regions. It doesn't mean that our quality would be affected since we lower the price of our service. We still pay attention and focus on increasing the budget of quality and training program properly. So how can we sustain and improve this success? Here are some proposals. We need to consider expand the business into other markets. It means that we need to work on the financial resources. We also need to keep finding a way to minimize the operating costs. So how about the last stage? Unlike what we have focused in the simulation pro forma for the last 2 quarters, the decline in our performance outcomes would be explained by several factors. First, we have dismissed the industry news of discount airlines should not overexpand in any one market. There are more competitors enter the region 4. About the internal factors, we had made the wrong decision that we had cut down the quality and training budget that lowered the reliability and quality grade in quarter 8. We also consider that we missed the opportunity to sell our stock in quarter 6 when it has the highest value to get more cash for the investment to enter new regions. In case we still have a chance to run the business in the future, any proposal we discuss here in the table would be explained further in the next few slides as the future plans of ASUS Airline.
Hello everyone, my name is Hans, and move to my part, I would like to talk a little bit about critical incidents. As we are noted at the beginning of the stimulations, each quarter will have the special incident which will affect our business activity and depend on the decision that we choose. One of the critical incidents that evaluate have a huge impact on our future business is the incident in quarter 2, the choice of channel distributions. Our airline is considering the method to distribute tickets. Meanwhile, most tickets are sold processed by the third party, retailers who request a commission of 10% of the ticket price. There is a rising trend of selling tickets directly through the website. Other options are perceived as cooperations with well-known partners, such as joining several consortiums or contracting with a popular site to sell tickets. We have 5 options to go with our strategies, and surprisingly, most members are interested in the different approaches, which is make us spend more time to figuring out the pros and cons of each option to choose the best one. Due to the negative results and large commission costs of our airline incurred during the period Q1, it was our mission as well our goal to reduce mid-commission costs and increase revenue. Therefore, after analyzing and discussing all options, we chose option 3. The advantages of option 3 is reduce commission significantly and promote the effectiveness of the operating cost, reduce ticket cost. Opportunity to attract new customer, and since they are less likely to buy tickets through the original channels, more and more people look for the convenience and usability of each service. Makes use of the website as the marketing channel, but go hand with advantage and disadvantage. The disadvantage of option 3 is depreciation cost of the website and undermine the relationship with the party partner, high investment effort in terms of times and costs. Next, I will move to the decision process evaluations. Our decision-making process is recognize and define the problem in the critical incidents. We gather the information and evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of each options. And we try to evaluate and determine the outcomes and select the best solution that may enhance our company performance. And team conflict resolution. Major communications by each of us will express idea on each choice clearly, justify precisely, and listening without interrupting each other. We try to explain what others have said and providing constructive feedback. Finally, the team leader will gather an evaluate pros and cons of each member idea, and then we choose the best solution. Business. In the figure here, we can see that the business index of the next 4 quarters is quite high. And start from quarter 9, we decide to enter new regions, that is region 2. And then we decide to lead one more new aircraft in TB 340 and set the marketing efforts is 30 for region 1 and both 35 for region 2 and region 4. The marketing expense will increase. The marketing expense will increase from 65,000 for promotion and 50,000 for advertising. And we decide to sell our stock in this quarter. In the quarter 10, with the highest business index A105, we decided to lead one more new aircraft. It's those TB 340, and we increase the marketing expense. We keep increase marketing expense, promotion for 55,500 and advertising for 55,000, and we increase the quality and training budget to 65,000 and hire one more new salesperson. In the quarter 11, the business index is quite dropped out, and we decide to change the additional compensation applied to all employees. And in the quarter 12, we change the maintenance level to level 3. Since this is a winter season, and then we repurchase our stocks. Next is our lesson learned and reflections. We have learned a lot of things during this stimulation. First is financial knowledge. Although in this process we have a lot of experience in the actual business activity, but we have a major regret that we don't have much knowledge about financing activity. Our decisions regarding to the financial activity is often ignored or unsuccessful. And next, they focus on the quality. Through the stimulation, we have learned that for a company to thrive, the quality is always the first concern. Providing a good quality of service have kept our customer and we always try to study and research and read more and pay attention on the method to improve our service quality. And move to reflections. Firstly is leadership. After working together in the stimulation exercise, we realized the importance of leadership. As well, we thought that we would work together. We don't need a leader because we are friends before. But after some meeting and working together and discussion and conflict, we have realized that we can't complete the work effectively without a leader. Firstly, the leader is always the one who makes sure our work completely on schedule. She is responsible to finalizing all decisions and ensuring fairness for all team members. We have to thank to our leader because she is really able and highly detailed, responsible in everything that make our stimulation session completed effectively and successfully. Next is team management. We have a lot of work to do and a lot of deadline to complete during this period, so we can complete the stimulation without a team. We have an exciting teamwork process. We have together experience, share work, and discuss and analyze the issue affecting to the operations. And we're extremely grateful to work together and help each other to complete this stimulation well. And in the decision making, before making any decision for the business, we also sat down and discuss, determine the problem with many perspectives and critical thinking to make a decision that can bring the best result for our airline. Besides, we also research and read more about the real case to have correctly view of own problems and resolving conflict. We also cannot avoid conflict during the stimulation process because we're all humans. But in order to argue and make it drama, we try to understand each other's perspective and then sit down and communications. We always understand each other and resolve all conflict immediately to avoid unnecessary misunderstanding that affect our business, our study result. And this is the end of my part and the end of the presentation too. Thank you so much for listening.